Yo, what's up guys, it's Nick from Big Ends Gaming. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 19 Dynasty video. As today, I'm going to be proving to you guys why creative players are a waste of time. So, basically, if you guys haven't noticed, I don't use creative players, and here's why. So, for creative players, how it works is, first thing you have to do is you have to complete the moments. You have to do all the moments for a position that you want to do. And these are actually kind of hard, some of them. Then after that, you have to play a ton of innings with that creative player. So for example, second base, you have to do all the moments get you 70 stars, and that gets you to the gold card. So you have to get 30 more stars to get the maxed out card. So basically what you have to do is you have to do either 300 innings or 150 online innings. And this doesn't count if the player isn't starting. So you can't just put him on your bench and then get innings. So let's say you do the innings offline. So that means you'd have to do 300 innings, 9 inning games. That's 33 1/3 games that you have to play just versus the CPU. And these are all 9 inning games just to get the creative player. Now that is probably around like 1,400 or 1,300 hours. The reason why creative players aren't that good to do, in my opinion, are because of how much of a grind it is compared to other stuff. With all those games you could be playing, you could be doing the third inning, getting 99 Alomar, who would be a much better card. You could be doing something else. Like creative players, they aren't very valuable anymore. Back in MLB 17, you could get them to 99s, and 16 you could get them to 99. But with creative player now, the highest you can get them to is an 89, and yes, you can put equipment on them, which will boost their stats, and they'll have pretty good stats. But when you get guys who are better than them, there's really no point. Like, let's just say a creative player has 90 contact and then 100 power. Let's say he's a first baseman. You pull this Joey Votto, or you get it Frank Thomas. There's no point in having that creative player anymore, and you just wasted all your time on him. For pitchers, the best creative player is the relief pitcher, because the relief pitcher is actually hard to replace. If we go to pitchers and we go to closing pitchers and you go to balance, this is actually a pretty good card with equipment, and you can choose which arm he throws with. Even though the pitch repertoire is it's still pretty good. So literally, that's like the only one that I would consider doing. And still, I don't think he would make my team. But literally, like, let's say you do the creative player for, let's say, left field. That'll take you like 1,300 hours. You could get the third inning done probably in like 10 hours, really. And you'd get a better card by playing 1,200 less hours than by doing the creative player. This Roberto Alomar is a much better card than the creative player that you'd get. Yeah, the creative player might have a little bit better power, but like not like an insane amount. And you'd be giving up speed and fielding and a switch hitter. Like, it's just, I just don't think creative player is a good way to use your time when you are grinding this game. If we're talking about last year, maybe, I guess, because the game was whole like grind centered and everything was a grind. You had to work like your butt off to get anyone. It's not like this year, content wise. But I mean, this year you can get so much better cards for like a lot quicker. Alright, let me give another example, because I feel like that I haven't explained this too well. So let's go to second base. Actually, no, I already did second base. Let's go to shortstop. Let's go to the power focus. 91 and 90. The highest you could probably get the power to is like 105. So you look at this card, right? Contact isn't that good. Let's just pretend like every hitting stat has a plus 10. So 82, 79 contact with 101, 100 power. Let's compare this card to the Cal Ripken Jr. from the 4th inning program. So if we head over to, I don't know why I just went that way, to the 4th inning program, Cal Ripken has a little less power, but he has hundreds in the contact, like 60 better vision, a lot better discipline, a lot better clutch, insanely better fielding. His fielding was like a 68, I think, on the creative player. This card's a 92, and Ripken can play third. Much better use of your time. Cal Ripken play like 10 hours in total, get him, play 1,400 to get the shortstop creative player. I really like, I can't stress this enough. I'll do one more example. This time it'll be the starter. Let's do the, all these starting pitchers are really bad. Let's do the break focus. Look at that card. That's a really bad card. 74 control, 70 velocity, 97 break, but break is so commonly good. So 93 hits per 9, 76 K per 9, 78, 79, 75, 74. Like these cards are not good at all. And then when you go to the 3rd inning program, you can get a Justin Verlander, who I do not do well with, but you might, who is like 10 times better just for playing the game like 11 times less, I think. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I hope I convince you guys to not do the creative player if you haven't. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I've been your host, Nick from Begins Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.